We made our way between ancient clustered trees. The air seemed to hang from their branches, dank and heavy, like wet cloth.
This is remarkable, mistress. This place is thriving. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Heaven's Vault, where we are meandering around aimlessly. Mistress, I believe I saw a squirrel. Really? Was it big? It was rather like an elongated rat. Oh, American ones. That's harsh. Grey squirrels admittedly did come from... I don't know where in America exactly, actually. It was extremely exciting. A squirrel was exciting. Okay. Whatever floats your boat. There's a way down through here, she says, already going down it. I mean, isn't the point of coming here to find inscriptions? Well, particularly, like, for me, it's a route to the observatory. Curved things and overlapping like scales in a snake. Tracks? From some kind of enormous stone-grinding creature? They will be from the blade of whatever tool dug this canyon, mistress, although I cannot think of anything capable of carving on this scale. You think this canyon was dug? Naturally. Entropy creates plains, mistress, not winding channels. He does have a point. Well, over a long period of time, yes. But things will erode, but something chewed through the rock and left this track behind. But how? Why? Did the ancients pick their way through the rock with spoons? How? I do not know, mistress. And why is very much your area. Yeah, I'm the historian, aren't I? Ah! Right, so... I'm kind of hoping that we'll find some artifacts. Hello? Something through the trees over there. A statue? I knew there'd be something here. Interesting. Because if we find... Yeah, because I'm hoping for like artifacts and stuff. Because that might give us a route to the observatory we're after. Ideally.
The trees parted into a clearing around a listing statue.
By the moons! Nice to see a familiar face. Metal dais. Look at the base she's on. It couldn't be more different than the setting on Miersi. Though perhaps the shape of that one was made to match this? More like the ramps and panels on the crater moon than anything else. Is it some kind of mechanism? Perhaps are you suggesting it rotated, mistress, so she could look around? There's an inscription here. Maybe that'll give us some insight. This one is a broken fragment of an even longer phrase. Right. Yeah, well, goddess, obviously. And water would make sense. Gives water for the nebula. The goddess gives water for the nebula. Got a good feeling about that. Does giving water mean distributing it? There's obviously water here. Did they believe the goddess shared this moon's water with the rest of the nebula? A metaphysical explanation for the existence of a wellspring? I don't know, let's push buttons hopelessly. It's a glass dish set into the podium here. It's a cover over an opening, I think. A way to drop things in, maybe? Reminds me of something we've seen before. I can just remember what. I've got it! Good, because I couldn't remember. It's a hopper! Oh, wow. That's what the glass disc is. Firing off up to Well, somewhere. Not only that, mistress, it is still working. It is radiating at this moment. Wow. Can I use this hopper? Go wherever it's going? Might go across the nebula itself. This hopper is directed at something underground, mistress. And even if you could make your way down there, the signal from this hopper, it points towards Iox. Line of sight. Simple as that then? Now the water on Iox is drying up? Not yet, mistress. There is still water in flow, but soon. I will have to tell the professor about this action of yours, mistress. Wait. Mistress, something is happening. Okay. What kind of something? I can't see properly. I am detecting deep movement. Echoes from below. Right, let's let this go. Don't like the sound of that. Iox will be breathing a sigh of relief once more. I wonder if that's going to cause water to flow this way. Maybe I should have left it a little bit longer. And shards of glass on this side. There was another glass disc here, but it's been shattered. The hole below is filled in with dirt. Presumably so, mistress. Blocked now by dirt and forest detritus, but curiously angled. There is nothing in this direction. We are at the edge of the nebula already. Nothing? Why build a hopper without an eye? This hopper source, it would appear to be pointing in a direction similar to that of Rember's telescopes. This hopper is pointing to something outside the nebula. Perhaps the heavens vault itself. Let's poke it. There's warmth here. Not much, but a little. Maybe this one is working, underneath the dirt as well. The eye this hopper transmits to is most likely a wellspring, mistress. So this might give us access to the way to that route then. It's definitely warm down here. I think. There. Is anything happening? Perhaps, mistress, a very faint flow upwards. Something, maybe, in the sky. But you can't be sure. It is almost undetectable. It needs more water. Oh, okay. And the ancients who built this place set the water goddess here to look after the place. Who knows, perhaps Mercy once had the same setup. Well, maybe we went to head to Mercy then. Roy would love this thing. She'd want to take it apart bolt by bolt. Let's see if that gets us some more water. I'm going to do this again. Here goes. Movement below once more, mistress. I want to wait and see what happens. Water, mistress. Water is rising up through the ground, washing the soil away. Mistress, there is a hatch. I'm going to wait a little longer. Let's hold our nerve, 6. I will ready the hopper, all the same. This place was built to create rivers. From a wellspring below, up into the nebula. Rivers to Iox, elsewhere. But the rivers have been drying up. And the hopper's filling up with dirt. The hatch, mistress. I believe the water below is about to... Force it open, mistress. I think we can let go. So this hopper really is doing something. Thank you, mistress. The water is falling back once more. Cover the disc with the ceramic tile. Only if I absolutely have to. Symbols inside the hatch. But it isn't ancient. Some kind of diagram. Lines, nodes. I don't know what it is. A diagram of the moons fed by this place? Wires and cables for a machine? Can't make anything out. Just darkness. There's some rope aboard the ship. There is approximately 3.5 meters of rope. It would not achieve anything. So, do we fill it with water and see what happens? Spores, mistress. There are mushrooms going down there. Mushrooms? 6, I never doubted it. Let's do this again. So we cover it with something ceramic. Let's see what happens this time. Mistress, I can feel the water rising rapidly. Okay. Water is warm. I can't, well, let me go in the hatch then, okay? So either we're too slow. Mistress, I implore you to remove the ceramic tile. I cannot do it. But Iox will suffer. Something else is happening. I cannot tell what yet. Do you think I should? Yes, mistress. That's not what I was asking. Whatever you hope to discover from this experiment, surely it will not be worth it. Mistress! The water appears to have stopped rising, as though the pressure below ground has dropped. And mistress, something is forming in the sky above us. A new river? Tell me we've just made a river. Where does it go? There is only one way to find out. Well, we'll move this then. The water is receding once more, and the new river is receding as well. Something else has been uncovered, I think. Something else has been uncovered? Wait, is that over here or the thing over there? Let's have another look over here. Crumpled cloth. What's this? Mud soaked. A flag. It has been embroidered with characters in ancient script, mistress. I have to guess she's speaking half the time. This is frayed away. Right, okay, C's. Right. But, and, one and one, but. Okay, there's more. I do not. That makes no sense. I give up! I'm going to have to come back to this later. Does and sees 1 and 1 but do not seize make sense? That doesn't. I know you're upset, 6, but we need to try and work out what we're doing with this. A rock. Perfect. A nice sharp flint. Mistress, please! I do not like to see you armed. Why? What do you think? Do you think I'm going to do something? There's a third disc here. So only one of these hoppers is still intact. Where does this one point? I am unsure, mistress. Somewhere we did not find, perhaps. Last disc we saw must have worked to hopper the water away. When they're all blocked, it's got nowhere to go. Right, well, the other river we have is receding. There's something here. Is there? Stones? No. Shells! How did they get here? Water. This is, yes, this is where water was. So, we can go in the river if we kill the route to Iox. I feel that that is bad. Can you remove the glass 6? Well, I could smash it, but I do not think I could lift it free in one piece. Then leave it be. Don't want to break this thing and dry up Arcs by mistake. Right, okay, so... It's annoying. It's annoying. Because there's so many like little bits and pieces. Right, I'm going to cover this again. I know Six doesn't like this, and I don't want to leave it permanently. But Devil did not entirely fall last time. Oh, I was hoping to get to here faster, but alright. The new river is beginning to form once more, mistress. Right, so... The water level has stopped rising. The river is definitely taking shape once more, mistress. So there's a new river above us. It would appear so. If you wish me to activate the hopper now, mistress, I will. Okay, let's get out of here. Because I'm assuming this is the... Be ready, mistress. I'm assuming this is the river we need to... So we left the Lonely Forest as a new river formed overhead. Because we're trying to get... Yeah, I assume that it stops you going back. I think this is a point where you have to stop and change things. I do feel uncomfortable having basically killed all of the transport around Iox. The water from below is disentangling round us, mistress. It is beginning to flow, following some kind of path. It is quite beautiful. What have we done? Done? We have made a new river, mistress. Or recreated a very old one. Perhaps it will flow all the way to Heaven's Vault.